Kelim Perikei Mishnah Daled. We know, we've learned before, that the difference between a kli cheres and a tanur in its manufacture. A kli cheres only becomes a kli cheres and able to be makabel tumah b'teres kli cheres if it's had what's called siruf kivshon, it's fired in an oven. But we learned, beginning of this perek, that a tanur is different. A tanur, it doesn't make a difference whether it's had siruf kivshon or not. What makes a tanur nigmar, what gives it its gmar malocha, is after it's made, you then put a layer, you then put a layer of tit of mud around the outside to keep the heat in, and after you make the tanur and put this tefela of tit around the outside, you then do a hesek inside the oven, and that hesek is the gmar malocha, because that hesek makes the tanur and its tefela firm. That's what we learned in Mishnah Aleph. Says the Mishnah, Tanur husak me'achoyrov. What happened to the hesek wasn't done inside. You made your tanur, you put your tefela of tit around the outside, and instead of doing the hesek inside, the hesek was done from the outside of the tanur. Oish husak shaloi ledartoi, or it was done b'shoigig, below miskaven. It wasn't done with intention to make it into a kli. Oish husak b'veiso uman, or the hesek was done still in the factory, before the tanur was completely formed. And the Mefarshim say that means the tanur was made, and the tanur had its layer of tit around the outside to keep it warm, but it wasn't yet a fixed mechuber lekarka. By the owner of the tanur, you buy these loose tanurim in the shop, and then you come home and you fix it to the ground, and then you do the hesek. This hesek was done before it was fixed to the ground, before you even brought it home. All these cases, says the Mishnah, Tomei, the hesek is called the hesek. It doesn't make a difference whether it was done on the outside, or done below miskaven, or done still in the factory. Maaseh, there's a story, Shenofla, Deleika B'Tanurik Kfar Segona. There was a fire broke out in the factory, on all the ovens of this town called Kfar Segona, completely shaloi b'miskaven, they're all heated up. Shaloi l'datoi. V'omasa de Yavne, the Shaila came to Yavne, the Timon Rabban Gamliel, and in accordance with the Mishnah we just learned, Rabban Gamliel said the Tanurim are now able to be the Kabul Tumah because they've had the Hesek.